is Guyett, and I'm the founder of The Yard. I've worked with Brian Guyett since the inception of this crazy idea to bring, first-class baseball facility to Salina, Kansas, and with the goal to really help kids reach their goals and help teams and families and coaches and umpires all get better at what they do. So I've been coaching baseball since my 15-year-old was 5, so 10 years, I guess. I've been coming up through the ranks, seeing what's going on around the state as we travel, looking at what other teams are doing, other cities are doing, watching how teams are advancing to the next level. And, I realize Salina has some awesome coaches, but what we don't have is the facility to allow kids to work year-round and to really get access to that coaching whenever they need it, at any time, whether it's rain or shine, whether it's winter or summer. And so we thought that there's just a lot of opportunity to put the right kind of equipment, technology, the right kind of facility, and make it available to our kids right in the heart of our downtown so that anybody who wants to put in the work can actually go do it and get to where they want to be. So we're new. We opened in phases. We opened our batting building at the beginning of February. We then opened our pitching building in the spring, and we've gotten our field, which I'm on right now, up and running here in the latter part of May, mid to late May. We've been up and running with our field, and so we're now fully ready to do whatever we need to do year round.
I'm the operations manager and head coach. I kind of run all the day-to-day stuff, everything from payroll to doing individual private lessons, helping with camps. Pretty much just make this place run. So today is our Chamber of Commerce first look, which is our ribbon cutting, red carpet. Really just inviting the public, the community of Salina to come in, see what we offer. Just check it out, really. It's an awesome place to be. It's fun, good atmosphere. So just open it up to the public, let them come down, take a look.
So really it's a ribbon cutting to say, here's the gift to the community of Salina, which is the Yard. And the Yard is really something that we think helps to make Salina a top-notch place to live. The thing that I think about with kids is that, it takes a sort of a triad of commitment and work ethic that comes from the family and the player. It takes coaching, and it takes access to resources and a facility. And so, we think that whether it's a kid that wants to learn to play baseball and be a rec league player, all the way up to a traveling team, to a kid that wants to play high school varsity, to college, and hopefully even beyond, we're not going to turn everybody into major leaguers, but we can sure impact them in a way that helps them maximize their talent. And we definitely feel like part of our mission is that we can make a lot of major league citizens. And so we want to impact kids in both their personal life and their abilities as an athlete.
So I grew up on the West Coast playing ball, played my entire life since I was 3. And got recruited. Well, I played some college baseball over on the West Coast, and then after that I made my way to Bethany, where I played there for a year. Seems like a long time ago now, but I've been coaching and running camps for a long time. So prior to this, I was doing about 100 lessons a month out of a different facility. It was actually just one cage, and I was pretty much there every evening doing lessons. And I've known that I've always wanted to do this. I wrote business papers about opening indoor facilities for baseball and softball. It's just kind of a dream that I get to live. It's pretty sweet. So the niche for the Yard is really baseball and softball players. We have other opportunities for people to go, but like the field house, it is a great space where you can definitely work on baseball and softball, but the Yard, we have our machines set up, we have baseballs here, we have everything necessary to really allow a ball player to get better, and then we also have great coaching. The coaching that we have is in-house. We have 5 different trainers who all kind of have their own level of expertise. You know, we have a softball pitching instructor. We have a baseball pitching instructor who actually he's the pitching coach down at Bethany College. You got a bunch of guys and girls who collectively just really make this place a great place to be. So.
You pick up pitch speed, and then when you hit it off the bat, it picks up the angle of it and the velocity to project it up on the screen where it go on the, yeah. So like, if somebody hits it, it'll basically show where it would end up on the field.
I look around the community, there's a lot of committed citizens, there's people that are doing good in a lot of different ways, and this was one of the ways that I felt like we could do good that would leave a lasting impression, with the idea that, you know, we're not only impacting, you know, kids that are playing at the yard right now, but hopefully generations to come of kids and a lot of players that haven't even been born yet that will be able to grow up with access to the best. I just have a lot of gratitude for the opportunity to do something good for the community and to do something great for a lot of kids. And, you know, I think that there's some really wonderful opportunities for community involvement here, whether it's businesses that want to be part of helping us make this accessible to more families, or people that want to get involved in our Bricks project to, you know, help us create an endowment that allows us to provide scholarships to camps and to teams and to get the best quality coaching that we can find in here to help our coaches get better, to help our players get better. So there's a lot of opportunity. This is here to be a community endeavor. It's something that we want to do as a team with other people in the community. And so, you know, we've had a lot of wonderful people reach out to us and ask, hey, how can I get involved? How can I help? And I'll tell you, there's still opportunity here. We don't want this to all be, you know, about what's been done already. It's about what's still yet to be done, and there's a lot of great things. Well, first and foremost, I mean, drive by and check us out, but I gotta say that you can't really experience what it's like to be on the field at the yard or in the facilities until you walk on it. It's not the same as seeing it from the road. So come visit us, come check it out. It's awesome. Even if you don't like baseball or softball in particular, it's just a cool thing that will help a lot of kids. And so, you know, we endeavor to make this where it meets people where they are, you know, so whether it's a kid that wants to be a member and come in 24/7 and work out, you know, whenever they want, or whether it's a kid that wants to just partake in some camps, maybe work on a particular skill, get private lessons, whether it's a team that wants to come down here and practice, or even, you know, the opportunity for some leagues and tournaments to play down here. You know, it's all available, and we think that, you know, like I said, we want it to meet a player and a family where they are and help them get where they want to go. It's not about what we want to do.
So when you were choosing names for this place, was the Sandlot taken?
The Sandlot was highly, highly voted for. In fact, I put a lot of stuff out on Facebook asking people for input on what to name it, and Sandlot came up a lot. Ultimately, we got a bunch of names. We narrowed it down to a top 10, then we narrowed it down to a top 3, and the Yard won by a pretty good margin. And so we were pretty excited to have that be our name.